Good morning, everyone. What's up? What's up? It's Seth. Happy, wonderful Wednesday. Hope everyone is doing well, having an awesome day so far. As you can probably hear, I am congested. I woke up this morning very congested and not feeling well at all. However, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a business owner, so I'm literally going to power through this. And I definitely wanted to get out the morning training for you guys today. So if it is kind of difficult to understand me, I will also write all of this, all of what we're going to talk about out, so you can see it in written format. All right. So I just wanted to give you the kind of that little before thing. So I said, I hope everyone is doing well, having an awesome day so far. Happy, wonderful Wednesday. When you come on here, let me know who you are, where you're watching from. I love seeing who's watching the videos and everything. So, as you probably saw from the title, so I have confidence. What we're going to do today, guys, in training for today, I want to talk about having self confidence. And how and how important that is for all of us. If you recall, if you saw the video I did yesterday we talked about fear, right? We talked about fear and how it can really weigh us down. And we talked about kind of what it is and how it can really stop us and paralyze us, from pushing through um, to attain and to reach our dreams and our goals, right? Um, but today what we're gonna do is talk about self confidence, okay? Because having self confidence, guys, is also very important. When in any, I think pretty much in any aspect of your life, whether you have a business, whether you're an entrepreneur, or you work a 9 to 5 job, or you're unemployed, or you're a student. All right, pretty much no matter what area of life that you're in. And I read a quote. It was actually yesterday. I read this quote yesterday, and it said, "Low self-esteem is like driving through life with your handbrake on." Is that awesome? Low self-esteem is like driving through life with your handbrake on, which is it's pretty much true, guys. Okay, none of us, we are not born with limitless self-confidence. We're not born with limitless self-confidence, guys. It has to be built as we grow. Okay, and there are things that can happen in our lives, in our businesses, literally any aspect of our life, in our businesses, and things that happen that can really deflate our self-confidence. So it's important to be able to realize and try and figure out how we can grow our self-confidence over time as we get older. Okay, like I was talking about yesterday, conquering fears that help us to kind of push through our comfort zone, get on the other side of our comfort zone, be able to push through our comfort zone to be able to succeed and reach our dreams and our goals. Same with having self confidence, guys. Okay, so an example could be like you get a if you have a 9 to 5 job, you get a bad review at work, right? Or if you have your own business, you get a refund request, from a customer, or a business rejection. You want to get someone, to join your business, and or like a business investor or something, you get a rejection. So also what happens is, guys, our inner self-doubt critic, that inner self-doubt critic, that tells us, we're not good enough, we need to figure out ways to really help to boost our self-confidence over time, because there are things that are going to happen in our businesses and definitely in our lives. All right. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to give you guys some tips today on how to really start to really, building up and boosting your self-confidence. All right. So I think one of the first things is posture. Wonder how the heck can your posture, help to boost your self-confidence? Well, okay, have you ever seen someone, out on the street, they're pretty slumped over, their head is down, they're not smiling, they're just walking, slouched over and everything. You wouldn't think, to look at that person, you wouldn't think that that person has a lot of, positive, self-confidence, about themselves or about the way that they look at the world in general, right? So if you are, standing up straight, you have your, shoulders, shoulders back, you're walking, with a purpose, you're smiling. That shows, that you have definitely self confidence in yourself. So if you can literally be aware of your posture and literally how you with your posture when you sit down, your posture when you stand up, how you walk, you know it really does make a difference. And the other thing that makes a difference is your clothes and the accessories you wear. If there's a certain color, that a color of clothing that you believe that you look really nice in, or you've gotten a compliment from someone in the past, about when you wear that color or you wear that certain outfit, you know, start wearing it more. It's really going to help to boost your self confidence. And when I say accessories, if there's, for women, if there is, a certain, makeup that you like, or jewelry or anything. Hey, some men do wear makeup too, or some jewelry as well. Um, and I wanted to actually give an example. My mom, when she was in the hospital, in one of the rehabilitation centers, when she was sick with cancer, she actually asked me, I think maybe the second week that she got in there, to bring her makeup and her jewelry from home. My mom wore a lot of jewelry. My mom loved jewelry, especially earrings, and she also loved makeup as well. So she asked me to bring it to her from home. I was like, okay. And it was amazing what happened because, the nurses and everything would help her get ready to help her get dressed in the morning. And then what my mom would do is actually put on some makeup and then put on, her earrings and everything. And it was amazing what that did for her self confidence, especially when she had her physical therapy and her occupational therapy, all of her therapies and everything. You could see, when she would stand up and when she would start walking, because she had to learn how to walk again because there was a line of tumors down her spine because her cancer was stage 4, so it had gone to her spine and everything. So it was amazing, seeing, her self-confidence and the confidence in herself, to really power through, all the pain that she was in, the discomfort she was in and everything because of the cancer. Right. It was really, really amazing. Now, again, that was an extreme example, you know, but guys, our posture, what we wear, what we use to accessorize, it can have this amazing, amazing impact on us. Okay, so that's definitely something you can start using to help build your self-confidence. Another thing you could start doing, remember how we were talking about fear yesterday? Do one thing each day that scares you. Only one. If it's even something little, do one thing that scares you. We can figure if we can figure out a way to do this and do one thing that scares us literally every day over time. What's going to happen is our self-confidence is going to grow. So it's time to literally get out of, your comfort zone and push through those barriers that you set for yourself. All right, to help you to kind of grow. Okay, expanding your mindset, but just to help you to gain self-confidence in yourself. All right, because what it's going to do, it's going to break down all those limiting beliefs that you have about yourself, and your self-confidence is going to grow when you do one thing a day, one thing each day. It can be a little something, it can be a big something. Doing one thing that scares you every single day, and keep doing it over time. Keep repeating it. All right. Another thing we can do to really help build our self-confidence is contribution. Being able to contribute, being able to help other people. Guys, as humans, we think a lot about our needs and what we want. Now, this is not necessarily a negative thing. It is not, I personally believe it is not selfish to be able to put yourself first. Okay, I have thought that in the past. However, due to a lot of therapy, I do not feel that way anymore. The only way that we can help other people, that are in need is to help ourselves first, right? On the other side of that, right? Again, on the one hand, it's very beneficial to be able to put ourselves first and focus on our needs and our wants. On the other side of that, if we get too wrapped up in it and our self-confidence in ourselves starts to decrease, what happens is we're so involved and we're so wrapped up in what we want and in our needs that we're ignoring the needs of other people around us. And we're not paying attention to what is going on around us. We could be, not focusing, we'd be just, sliding past the fact that there could be someone around us that's in pain, someone around us that needs help, whether it's physical pain or emotional pain, right? So when we are able to kind of focus on other people, what we're then able to do is kind of like forget about our flaws or forget about those limiting beliefs. Okay? So at giving and helping other people, it gives us this sense of purpose. Then it gives us this sense of pride in ourselves, and we're actually then able to really help. It helps to boost our self-confidence in ourselves because we feel like we have a purpose, right? So that's another one, really contributing and being able, to help other people, whether that's by, donating to a charity, if it's going to volunteer somewhere, at a at a homeless shelter or at a medical facility, whatever it is, being able to help other people. It gives us this amazing, amazing sense of pride and sense of accomplishment, and it helps to really boost our self-confidence. All right. Another one, again, when I was talking about how on the one hand, being focused on ourselves is a very beneficial thing, self-care. Being able to really take care of ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally. All of that all goes hand in hand. Okay? Because when one of them is off, like off kilter a little bit, it affects the rest of them. Right? Have you ever noticed that? You ever notice how when you're not feeling okay physically, or you're not feeling good mentally, it kind of manifests in a physical way? Have you ever noticed that? If you noticed that, put that in the write that in the comments below at what you've experienced with that. All of our physical bodies, our emotional, our spiritual, all of it, guys, is all connected. Okay? When one is off kilter, I think the rest are gonna be off kilter too. So again, I'm sorry for this congestion. It's just like so self-care, guys, being able to be aware of what we need to do to help ourselves physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, all of that. And the last one I want to talk about, I talk about this a lot. I talk about this probably all the time, but it bears repeating. Gratitude. Okay? Again, remember how, with again, we tend to think about ourselves, our needs, our wants. Where gratitude is concerned, guys, we're focusing again on what we don't have and our weaknesses. Those are limiting beliefs. We get a bad review at work, it's, oh, I'm not good enough. We get a refund from a customer or something happens. I'm not good enough. I'm not strong enough. Because this happened. I'm not strong enough, or I'm, I can't do this. I can't do that. And the one thing I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to use a little bit of harsh language here, that's bullshit. All of it. All right? Just because one thing happened, it doesn't mean that you can't do everything. You know, you can't do anything else. Hey, Ash, thank you so much for joining the live today. I appreciate it. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. All right. So, when we're focusing on what we don't have and our weaknesses, guys, all that does is our self-confidence is in the crapper. Okay? So, what we now need to do is focus on what we do have. All right? And be grateful, making a list of things that we do have in our life and our lives that we can be grateful for. Now, how can this boost our self-confidence? When we focus on past successes that we've had, past accomplishments that we've had, our unique abilities, all of that. When we're able to really focus on those, you know, and not focus on, you know, what we can't do, focus again on what we can do and what we have done in the past that has been amazing, what we've accomplished, and the unique skills that we have and that we can bring to the marketplace. If you're a business person, the you know, what you can contribute to the world, to other people. It's amazing how what that's going to do is boost your self-confidence, right? So that's really what I wanted to talk about today, guys. Boosting our self-confidence is very, very important. And the tips that I gave you guys are being aware of our posture, being aware of, you know, of certain clothing that we feel nice in, different accessories, doing one thing a day that scares you, being able to contribute to other people, contribution, being able to help other people gets us out of, you know, what's going on with us and being able to focus on other people, right? Self-care, being able to care for ourselves. And the last one, having gratitude, being able to be grateful for what we do have in our life and what we can do, our past accomplishments, our past successes, all of that. All of this can help us to boost our self-confidence. All right? Now, again, all of us are different. You know, there's not one certain, you know, way, you know, one certain method that's going to help for every single person, right? You got to figure out what works for you. What helps you to help you? What is the one thing that helps you to boost your self-confidence? Because it may not work for someone else. So to that end, if you have done things in the past that have helped you to boost your self-confidence, put them down in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys have done, Nate, to really, really help yourself. Because your skill, it could help somebody else. You never know. All right? So that's what I wanted to talk about today, guys. I hope you guys got some value out of this training today. If you did, give me some comments below. Give me some hearts. Give me some likes. All right, on this video. I really, really appreciate it. Again, I'm sorry. I congested this morning. I woke up congested and feeling like crap. And I definitely still wanted to get this training out there for you guys today because this is definitely very, very important. And again, all about powering through. You know, as an entrepreneur, you know, we got to power through. All right. And that's what I'm doing for you guys today. All right. So I hope you guys get some value out of this training for today. Give me some hearts, give me some likes, definitely. If you did, great thing, gratitude. There you go, Ash. Great thing, gratitude. Remember, success is what you can contribute. Exactly. Definitely. Yes. Having that gratitude, remembering your successes that you've done in your life, it's amazing. What you can contribute to the world. All right. And to other people. All right. Because we're so focused on ourselves, we're not able to focus on what's going on around us. And there could be someone around us that needs help more than we do. Right? Exactly. Thank you, Ash, for writing that. I appreciate that. All right. Stay positive, guys. Stay motivated. Stay focused on your big dreams and goals. All right. Hope you all have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.